Yo, what's cracking? It's another one, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic, and it's your boy. You know what I'm saying? We here. And we tried this before, so we trying it again, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got
The right
D'kno
way.
MrKnoitall here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What's up, good
Appreciate
brother?
you for having. Appreciate you for having me once again, bro. We have to double back and do it the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta double back. We gotta double back. That was there was a deep talk going on, you know what I'm saying? But people ain't hear it. So
Yeah, and that's
had
on
to
me.
come.
That's my fault. My apologize
Happy
to the audience,
Memorial Day
man.
weekend, folks.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
Memorial Day weekend. I hope y'all out there enjoying the festivities, doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, so before we get into it, why don't you tell the people a bit about you, man?
Man, brother, I am. My name is D'kno MrKnoitall. I come from the North Pole of Chicago. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Some would like to say the North Side, but we don't say the North Side. You know what I'm saying? We say we from the pole where it's cold at. You know what I'm saying? So you know, growing up in Chicago, I'm one of the founders of Right Way Records, which is five of us as artists. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's been a wonderful journey as a musician, as a father. I work for the city of Chicago. You know, 5 days a week, public transportation (RTA). You know what
That's
I'm
what's up.
saying?
Thank you for your
And
service.
man, and I see a lot, man,
You
and I
know
see
I
a
ain't
lot.
out there.
You know what it could be like
It's
for us,
serving the
man.
people though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's serving
you
the people.
know, CTA, Chicago Transit Authority, we seem to, you know what I'm saying, keep the city floating, keep the city rolling, you know what I'm saying, at
Right.
all times throughout the day. And I see a lot being a bus operator of 11 years. I've seen a lot throughout my experiences as a bus operator and as just a regular citizen of the city. So, the way we make music and the way that, we think, we try to create through, you know what I'm saying, direction, definition. We like to define our work. And we like to just, you know what I'm saying, big people up to do better and be the best that they can while being able to tell very, you know what I'm saying, detailed stories of growing up in the city, the good sides, the bad sides, the positives, the negatives. So, we still got, some gangster music here and there, but for the most part, the majority of our music is based on, just having a convo and turning up here and there. You know what I'm saying? Positive vibes everywhere we go. You know.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up. Uh, so tell me, man, how'd you get started in the music?
Man, bro. I got started in the music with, um, my cousin Brian, and the other founder of Right Way Records, which is my brother Dub, the real Dub, on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, the real Dub 20 on Instagram. And just growing up in a musical, and a not so musical environment, but at that point in time, Tupac was that guy, Biggie was that guy. You know what I'm saying? This was
Yeah.
before, you know what I'm saying, a lot of today's artists. But in the same sense, on top of that, you had our very own Twister from Chicago,
Yeah.
the Brat. You know
The
what I'm saying?
legend.
The legendary Twister, one of the
Yeah.
most underrated, one of the most creative and underrated, fast talking.
Yeah. One
That
of
you
the
know,
most innovative rappers we've seen to rap
man, bro.
that fast. And
Yeah, yeah.
didn't he go into the Guinness Book of World Records?
For fastest rapper in the world. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Twister. Shout out to Twister. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to
Shout out to
Twister.
Shauna. Shout out to
Yeah,
Shauna. Shout out to Chicago, period. But growing
yeah,
up, it was definitely Tupac primarily for me, Twister,
yeah,
and then mainly Twister growing up for me because he was from Chicago. But then growing into wanting to become an artist, it became um, Big, the Locks slash D Block. It
yeah,
became Eminem. Eminem was one of my, like, and I used to write their lyrics down. I used to actually try to
yeah,
understand how they created, so I
yeah.
used to write their lyrics down as a kid. And that's what jump started my focal point on music as a lyricist. That's where I take pride at, as an artist is my lyrical abilities and my deliveries, you know. So growing up, that's what I was able to gain the confidence to give it a try. And I had my cousin, Brian and Dub on my side, you know, around me playing with sound and lyrical stuff. I growing up in the church and
Yeah,
being attached to music like that helped, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's a lot, man. It's a lot that caters to how I got started with music.
that's definitely what's up, man. So being around your cousins and you shaking around and moving with the music. Who else was your like influence other than the main two you just mentioned? Because you mentioned Big like twice, and you know what I'm saying. So and the Locks. So who were
Yeah,
your other influences that helped you get into this
I will.
creative space that you was in?
I will say I did not focus on music for a period in time from like 20, like 20, 2009 to like 2011, 2012ish. And
Right.
you know, drill music kind of I didn't completely agree with some of the music that was being created as far as what it was doing to our
Right.
society. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah.
you see that as mainstream radio and you tend to be like, how do you compete with people that don't want to hear the message that will help them in the sense of getting
Wake
out of the
people up.
hood
How you
rather
wake
than
people up?
staying
You
in
know what
the
I'm
hood?
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, along the lines of stopping, getting back to it, one of my brothers, Woody, who is a part of the Right Way label, he was someone that used to always push me to like, hey, bro, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. Like, you somebody that I
Yeah.
know a lot of people gonna really, really want to see give your gift a real shot. And then having people like one of my brothers, Polar Bear Triple, on my side, telling me, asking me questions like, you know, at the end of the day, can you really look in the mirror and tell yourself you've tried to make it as far as marketing, promo, putting it out there, doing shows, doing interviews, and just putting in your work as an artist and giving yourself a full fledged press run on yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So having
Give
people,
them a full package, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, because a lot of
yeah,
people will
you
sit
gotta
up
have
here
a
and
full
say,
package.
it's just like posting, even now, right? We post one time
Right.
and we think everybody gonna see it. No, that's not how the internet works. You know what I'm
Nah, you
saying?
gotta
So
keep pushing
you gotta
what you
keep pushing.
posting.
You gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
And some
So you know
people
what I'm
might get
saying?
tired of seeing the same post, but look,
But look, this is what I'm promoting right now.
this is
You know
what
what
I
I'm
need to
saying?
do right now.
This is what I'm throwing in your face right now. And I got that bad too, because even now I still
Yeah,
post like one post, but I'll do hit the at followers or something like that to give it
yeah,
that strength of hoping that it reaches my full fledged fan base on my page,
yeah,
on my original page.
right.
But you know, having good people around you that believe in you, who also are great in whatever they do and everything that they do, people that you can look up to. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah,
I
it's
get a
always
kick out
good
of
to have people you can look up to because when you have people that you can look up to, you can strive to be greater. You know what I'm saying?
because you can
And
learn what you don't know. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
having people to look up to makes you want to push yourself further, makes you want to have a better work ethic, and you
Yeah.
looking at them as the example and standard that you should go by. So
Yep.
I agree with you
Yep.
with that.
Yep. And that's the dopest thing ever is having people that believe in you, that you believe in, to the point
Yeah,
where you don't want to disappoint them as far as not giving yourself an actual chance. So having those type of people around you is what's gonna elevate you in life. And it's proven to work through me alone. You know, I got a great supporting cast of people that's
right.
on my tail. Like, hey boy, did you do this? Did you do that? You need this, you
Yeah,
need that. I'm gonna give you this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna link you with this person. So you know I got a full extensive of a full like extensive supporting cast of great artists, producers, radio personality, you name it, man. Everybody's rooting for us right now. Even the haters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative.
even the
You know what I mean?
haters. You know what I'm
That's how
saying?
you
I
know.
feel you
That's
on
how
that.
you know you're doing things the right way. Is when your haters can't deny you, and they gotta appreciate the fact that you exist because it makes them look twice and work hard. You know what I mean?
Right. You're definitely right on that, man. So, what was D'kno like growing up in Chicago? Tell me a bit about that.
Well, before my back size expanded, I was a gymnast. I was a gymnast. I grew up doing kickboxing, gymnast, playing basketball. I did actual wrestling, not the WWE off the ropes type of wrestling. I'm talking about Greek Roman wrestling.
Yeah,
Um, I played the piano. You know what I'm saying? I went to, like I said, coming from the North Pole, it's so diverse that you learn so much about so many different races, religions, backgrounds. Everything that we do comes with a level of understanding that it's okay to be different.
right.
So
It's
you
definitely
know,
okay to be different. So I
yeah,
agree with
growing up on the pole from Rogers Park to Uptown, Howard to Wilson, Sheridan to almost Cicero has been a blessing for me. Maybe not for everybody, but for me personally, with the level of respect that I have and with the legacy that I've built, it's been beyond a blessing for me. Beyond a blessing. I'm grateful to call the North Side, the North Pole, my home. Really,
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's good to take pride in your home. You know what I'm saying? That's
man, I'm a
all we
home
do.
fan. Look. I'm from the Pole. I'm a Cubs fan, not a White Sox fan. I am a diehard Cubby. So for anybody that want to know, all you really see me in
You
is
said
Cubs
straight like
hats.
that, huh?
Straight like that. You would never see, bro. I don't even wear. Look, I don't wear white socks, my boy. I got on red socks right now. I am not like, like I don't rock with the White Sox. But when they make it to the playoffs, I root for them because any team in Chicago winning definitely
It's still part of
calms
your
down.
city. Yeah.
And for us, it really calms down the violence for a short period of time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you will go through a period of time where it ain't no people are happy on the South Side. The White Sox win the World Series, people are happy. You might not see as much crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
root for my city no matter what, man. I root for my
All right,
city
so
no
let's
matter
get
what.
into the music a bit, right? Tell the
Hmm.
people about some what you got going right now, what current project you working on, and tell them about it.
All right, so we actually just came off of a project, and I'm actually working on my first album. Um, the latest project we just put out as a label is called Getting Silly on Beats by Dilly. There's no hooks in none of the songs. It's 6 songs,
Okay.
and the whole album in totality has 3 cuss words. That's it. This project was based on the producer Dilly Got It Bumping on YouTube. His instrumentals come with the title of the beat in the middle of the screen, and then at the bottom of the beat, when the beat drops, he gives you a list of freestyle words that you can just play with.
Yeah.
So one day, went to the studio, and my little, our brother Stuffy, Mullah Stuffy, was going crazy just recording hooks. He was just recording hooks for the day, and he had recorded
Right.
like 3 crazy hooks. And I'm telling myself, like, man, I'm not finna leave without recording something. So
Yeah.
we took the idea of the Dilly beats. We used to freestyle to those beats on the way to the studio because it's just, a lyrical exercise. I took the opportunity to create an actual vivid painting and made 2 unbelievable crazy tracks that everybody has embraced since they heard them, which is the intro and the outro to the album. Overlooked, Grand Visions is the intro, Overlooked is the outro of the album, and the other 4 tracks are each one of the other members under the label Dub, DZ, Stuffy, and Woody. They have their own tracks, but the whole goal was to utilize those freestyle words without missing one word, which is beyond crazy. No cursing to cursing in moderation, only if it's unavoidable for the purpose of the bar. So I'm a bar heavy lyricist. I like clarity, and that's what we provided the world with that album. And I hope y'all
Yeah.
get a chance to go check it out. It's on all platforms. Once again, it's called
Y'all hearing? Go check it out. What's the name of the project again?
Getting Silly
Getting
on
silly,
beat
y'all. On all
on
platforms. Go check it
no,
out.
no, no. It's Getting Silly on Beats by Dilly. That's
Oh,
the name of
getting
the album.
silly on Beats by Dilly, mom. My
That's the name of the
correction. You know what
album.
I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes,
Go check
sir.
that out, y'all. All right, so
Yeah.
tell me, man, what you like more, the creative process or the performance part? Like, what you like more?
Mm. Man, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I love the creative process, but the performance process is a little more impactful on the more intimate level of face to face. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like the impact of what I deliver on stage hits twice as hard as the original recording.
Yeah.
Um, but I record in my performance voice. So all of my recorded work, when you hear me perform it, I perform with no vocals. If anything, just the hook, maybe some ins and outs. But I perform. I have to actually rap my
So you
pieces
bring it for real. You carry it like a professional for real, because
because of
that's a
impact.
lost art right now in
Yeah,
stage performance. A lot of
yeah,
people had their song in the background playing,
hmm
and it's just like they're just another ad lib on the track for real. So
yeah,
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 man, I commend you for that, because that is something that is lost and needs to be back. You know what I'm saying? That's something that
yeah.
need to be back.
Because
Um,
feeling, because of impact and feeling, that's why we do it.
right.
The impact of it live, hearing those deliveries, hearing the way the bars are said, the energy that's used, it shows the passion.
Right,
So
you get people
performance
more
to me,
tuned in as well and locked into your performance. So,
exactly, exactly.
that's authentic, you know what I'm saying? It's
That's how
definitely
we like it.
authentic. And I think that's
That's
dope
how we
that
like it.
you still do that and carry it that way. Salute to you
Yes, sir.
for that.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Thank you.
So what's one of the top singles that you would say that you got out right now? Like, tell the people about it a bit.
Grand visions, grand
Grand Vision.
visions, and that's the intro to the Getting
Tell the
Silly
people
on the
about
Beats
that
by Daily.
and the creative process to that one.
Okay, so here's an example, right? I'm gonna give you the first two freestyle words. The name of the actual beat is called Grand Visions, right?
Right.
And that's the name of the song. So the first words that popped up was goals. So goals was the first word, like your goals.
Yeah.
And the second word was empire.
Right.
So the setup of this goes like this. I come in and I say, I'm just focused on my goals and my grand visions
Mm.
because that's just how it's supposed to go for a man driven. Trying to make this transition through this damn mission till I break the transmission of the damn engine. The wheels rolling, but you'll never see him tire. Ain't no time to kill when you trying to get them higher. Ain't no
Right.
time to chill when you building your empire. There's
Right.
loyalty for royalty in him, sire. So when you
Okay.
hear that with the beat,
Yeah,
the
you breaking
energy
down the
you're gonna,
syllables. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's that,
Yeah, I
it's
can
that.
dig
It's
it.
something to really check out. It's something to really check out. For real, for real,
Yes.
for real.
I can dig it, because it's like breaking down the syllables, you breaking it down in a way where they can feel it, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
yeah, man,
and
I
then the
can dig it, because I got
metaphors.
it's kind of the same way. It's like started with a vision of the family living lit in a great space, and people say the sanity is bliss.
Mm,
Separated from the fake and seen of snakes before they hiss. Locked
mm.
myself up in the stew and concentrated on these hits. You just breaking it down. Like, it's
You're
the
breaking
same
it down to
thing. Same
reality.
thing.
That's reality. That's reality,
Yeah,
and that's
you just
facts.
breaking it down.
And
Yeah.
that's my whole purpose in delivering lyrical pieces because I got party pieces, I got street pieces, I got different. I come from a barrage of different lanes of music, right? But
Right.
my whole thing is never misleading the public, never misleading my fan
Yeah.
base, never.
Yeah.
So
Don't
I
have
do
them
my
on some.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Don't.
So even with coming in and just being able to the actual thought process of seeing the word grand visions and then the first word that pops up is goals. In
Right.
life, you should actually be focused on your goals and your grand visions. And and
Yeah.
and that is how it's supposed to go for a man that's driven. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you
You gotta
driven, that's
have
what you're
some
gonna
desire to
focus on.
move and keep going.
and you're
Yeah.
gonna keep going until you know what I'm saying, you try to make that transition, you know what I'm saying, to get through this mission until you break the transmission
Transmission.
of the
Right.
damn engine. Like the whole thing for me is
Yeah.
syllables, wordplay, things that matter, staying away from your typical rhyming patterns, staying away from things that you know most artists utilize in their music, because I'm tired of seeing the same painting being painted with materialistic value, with you know what I'm saying, the flexing of the bread. It's cool to have money and all of that, and but it ain't everybody business. And yes, you can show it and spend it how you want to, and that's cool. But as far as music goes, life isn't all about that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
more. It's more. The game is a lot bigger than you think you know,
Then
and
you
if you
think, you
think you
know,
know, then I don't think you know.
and that's, hey,
R.I.P.
that's dope.
DMX,
Yeah,
man.
DMX,
R.I.P.
yeah,
R.I.P.
DMX. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know that's how
R.I.P.
driven
to DMX, man.
that's how
Uh,
driven we are at Right Way, as far as creating music and putting it out and what we stand on. We talk about the possibilities in life. We talk about things that have happened, things that possibly could happen. But the overall thing, as far as lyricism, I'm not saying every song gonna hit this hard to make you really question reality. But
yeah.
we definitely know that life isn't just a party. So we don't
Yeah,
just make
it's
parties.
way more than life to the partying around and playing around with your
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
So you know,
saying? I say
it's
it
a
like
blessing.
that, playing with your time. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I think that's a maturity thing because when you get older, you start to realize that and see it. When you start to notice you don't have time like you think you have.
Like
You
you
know what
think
I'm
you
saying?
have. That's
And we take
facts.
life
That's
for granted
facts.
in a way, like a lot. Just with that alone. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I agree with you with that as well. Um,
Yeah,
so what's next for D'kno?
man. I'm gonna tell you what's now for Dino. It ain't even next.
All
It's
right, let's
now,
talk
right?
about what's now then. Like,
All right.
let
I'm
us
gonna I'm
tell
gonna
the
tell
people a
y'all.
bit.
This
Tell the
this how
people a
y'all
bit.
know. This how y'all know we out here working, right? We just did a sold out show Friday night for my boy Taco.
Right.
Happy birthday to the guy, man. He a great dude, man, and he blessed some artists with some opportunities to go on stage and rap in front of his 23rd consecutive sold out show. Um,
That's what's
it
up.
was crazy. It was packed in there. It was nothing but love. And I'm in the circuit where there's no real violence after our shows. Everybody gets to go home peacefully. Ain't no real arguments,
So it's
fights.
all
So
love. It's all
so
love.
it's
Yeah.
not, yeah, because everybody believes that in Chicago, if you go to a party or performance, it's a big chance that there's a shootout. That is true. However, you are the company you
He
keep, and
said
the
that
type of
is
people
true.
that is
Yeah,
true.
keep it
But
funky with y'all. That is
if,
true.
if
Like,
if you see 300 at a show that you can tell it's love and respect all around the world, all around the room. So you know what I'm saying? We just did his show Friday night, me and Dub. Dub backed me up on stage that night. I did two songs. Then the next morning I went to work. After work, I went and performed again for my brother
mm,
Dub's birthday party. And that was amazing. The energy was just, oh man, it was a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing. Then today, as you know, I just came from rehearsing
yeah,
for
you was rehearsing. So tell the people a bit about that. Tell them what you rehearsing for, and talk about it a bit.
we rehearsing for the Afro Man concert, June 15th at the Forge in Joliet, and we are an opening act with a
Now, when you
30.
say Afro Man, tell you talking about the Afro Man, the because I
I
got
was supposed to
high.
clean my room, but I got high. Yeah, we talking about that guy. Yeah, we talking about
Okay,
that guy.
all right,
Yeah,
that's what's up. You
yeah.
still around out here?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
Yes, sir. And so we got a 30-minute set. It's me, Woody, Dub, and our family member Cash Go Crazy. Um, and we got a nice crazy 30-minute set that we're gonna be opening up with for Afro Man on his for his show. And that's coming up June 15th. So if anybody's watching and you see this interview, just remember on June 15th at the Forge in Joliet, Illinois, Right Way and Cash Go Crazy will be hitting the stage for the
That's what's
Afro
up,
Man
man. That's
concert
what's
for
up.
30 minutes. 30 minutes on top of that. And we just got through rehearsing and putting together the show mix. And I can guarantee you, this is not a show you want to miss. This is going to be epic, man. This is going to be a dope show.
Y'all hear
You
it.
know what I mean?
Y'all hear it. It's gonna be
Yeah,
epic. So pull
yeah.
up. Where is this venue?
This venue is at the Forge,
At the Ford.
Forge. I don't At the Forge, June 15th. Joliet, Illinois, Afro Man, Right Way will be opening up for Afro Man at the Forge and Cash Go Crazy. We finna do it big, the right way.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you like the performance part more because you like to go and touch the people, like you said, right? Um,
Yes, sir.
Tell me a bit about how you feel right now about the current stance of your city. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said before, Queen, she was about to beat me up over it when I asked her that question. Like, yo, it's a city like any other. So I'm like, all right, I'm just
Queen
asking.
Jay Shari. Shout out to Queen
Shout out
Jay
to Queen
Shari.
though. Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Queen
Queen
Dan
Jay
Shari.
Shari.
Like
Um, if
dope
I'm being
artist as well.
honest, beyond dope. Me and her have a brand new single out that
Yeah,
she released that I'm featuring on called Breathe. Dope track.
yeah,
But I feel like personally Chicago is changing in the sense of wanting to get back to the music that people can really understand outside of people's personal block issues or issues with other people and the controversy of music. I feel like the circuit we're in, which started at my radio Chicago, shout out to Shop Liz, at the time, and that girl Olivia, at the time when we did our first interview with them. The My Radio Chicago network has a plethora of artists that are helping cater to redirecting the dynamics of what our kids are growing up listening to in Chicago. And it's a blessing that we can see it and be a part of it and help enforce it because we have such professional clarity with delivering actual artwork on these beats. You know what I mean? And I think that being a
yeah.
part of that movement is huge for anybody that can appreciate the Joyner Lucases, the Kendrick Lamars,
Right.
the
The
Benny the Butchers
barbarians
and
out here.
the Barbarians
Basically,
out here.
the
You know what I'm
barbarians.
saying?
You know what I'm
You know,
saying? Right
definitely
now,
feel
like
like
the
that's
current state of music is kind of changing back to lyricism at a high level, and
yeah,
I would like
definitely,
to thank
definitely.
Kendrick for Pusha T, the Pusha T's, the
Pusha T,
Kendricks
yes, yes,
that
yes, yes,
came
bro.
out here and just been the Killer Mikes, the
Yeah, the coast,
Nas's,
the coast Contras. Them
the
boys is
Coast
special
Contras,
too.
definitely for
Coast
sure,
Contras,
for
man.
sure, for
That's what
sure.
I'm saying. Like if
Yeah,
you're a real musician and you appreciate wordplay and actual
yeah,
artistry with wordplay, double entendres, all of the things that help make dope lyricism dope and creative. And shout out to the
yeah,
battle rap world as well. Shout out to the battle rap world as well because
yeah,
it's a lot of rappers that wish they could battle rap, and it's a lot of battle rappers that wish they can actually deliver music that's, you know what I'm saying, impactful
yeah.
and something
I
that,
wanna have more
you know what I'm
battle
saying.
rappers on here. I'm trying to have my first female battle rap on here. We've been corresponding, so
I got a
I don't
few.
know
I
the
got a few
actual
in my
date of
family
that
too.
yet, but it's coming.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
uh, I got a few in my family actually too. We're gonna talk about it, but shout out to my brother BOH Mega the Sav. That's one of my family members, and he just was about to have a battle with New Jersey Twerk, just
Right.
like 2 Sundays ago, or last Sunday if I'm not mistaken. And some things didn't pan out, but that event was still lit. I didn't get a chance to make the event, but they had a crazy event with some great battle rap future Hall of Famers on them cards, man. So that's the type of stuff that I'm tapped into. I'm tapped into true lyricism, true
Yeah.
artistry and music, and anything that
Yeah,
sounds
that's
like
what we
money.
need right now. We need more
Yeah, that's it.
artistry. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying? But I'm not one to shit on any other genre either, because like I say, and it's the truth. I like it all, man. Like I like
Yeah,
I
we
like
make it
the
all.
trap music.
We,
I like I like it
bro,
all.
listen,
All the way, all the
that's my
gospel,
whole
all the way
thing.
to gospel, bro. I like it all. Like, you know what I'm
My
saying?
whole thing is
I'm not just
we make
inclined
it
in
all.
one bubble of music. Um,
That's my bless. That's the thing. We make it all. My whole thing is don't get too indulged in just one type, which could be gangster, which could be trap, which could be drill. Understand that
right.
there's
I like it all
levels,
though.
and that
You know what I'm
you
saying?
know what I'm saying.
I
There's
like a mixture
levels
of
to
it all.
this. You know what I mean?
Um, I also want to have more R&B artists on here. You know what I'm saying? That's the next move. We about to
I mean,
push the next four R&B artists that I'm about to have on here. Um, so yeah, man. So tell me, we at that 30-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? So we at the second
let's
half.
get it. This
Let's
is
get
it right
into it,
here.
man.
This is why I'm really here, right here. This
Yeah,
part,
this is
right
what
here.
this is the pot. You know what I'm saying? And this is the place where we talk about some dark times. So tell the people a bit about some struggles you went through. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in life, and how you overcame that. You know what I'm saying, to get where you are now. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it, man. Tell people a bit.
I'm gonna start with I was raised by my grandmother. All right.
Right,
My mom passed away when I was one. On her way to school in Arkansas, she was in college on her way to school during the snowstorm. So I never got a chance to be my mother, but the sign in that is that she was on her way to school. And I always looked at that as like, man, my mama was so dedicated on going to school that even a snowstorm couldn't stop her from trying to get there. And then her time came. So growing up already off the jump, I was at a disadvantage with not having my parents because my grandmother came to Arkansas. We were born to Arkansas, but my mom is from Chicago. She was just going to school down there. But I came back to Chicago when I was one, thanks to my aunt, my uncle, who I'm at their crib right now waiting to eat my plate of barbecue. You feel me? And
that's what's up.
and my
Enjoy it. I'm about
grandmother.
to get in my duffel. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Like,
And and my grandmother. So those three were the people that raised us, me and my brothers, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago, on the
yeah,
north, coming from up north. And the thing about that is the people that I grew. I'm a neighborhood kid. I was raised by the neighborhood. Literally, everybody pitched in to help keep the neighborhood moving, the children in the neighborhood moving. So that's where a lot of the dark times kind of became light because I wasn't alone in a lot of situations. I had a crazy supporting cast from the neighborhood. I've still got my neighborhood riding with me till this day. 30-year
right.
members walking around with me on stage, making music with me, pulling up to shows, family members, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So
helps.
what was the
That
game
helps.
like for you though? Like
That, when
explain
I
to the people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just give them
the
a
gang
bit of
life,
what that life was like.
it's it's an adrenaline rush. It's not for everybody, and it should only be a period of time. It's not something that you should indulge in to the point where, I mean, whatever you claim growing up, like even to this day, I'm still considered who I am from, what I'm saying, growing up in the city of Chicago, in the Black Peace Stone atmosphere, growing up
Right,
around against the GDs, the Gangster Disciples, the Latin Kings, the Folk Corner Hustlers, the Vice Lords. I grew up around some IGs. I grew up around so many different factions of people, but the one
right.
thing that always kept me protected was my energy. So my energy has given me the opportunity over all of that time, even being in the streets, has given me the opportunity to become a beacon of hope for people to do better. Not saying that, you know what I'm saying, I was outside as a nice guy, but I'm courteous to respect in people's space and knowing that everybody's due their right to defend themselves. So if you're causing confusion and someone defends themselves in that moment, it's how it's supposed to go. But
Yeah,
once you take away law and literature, out of the context of what most of these gangs and the principles that most of these gangs were built off of. Now you got a
Yeah.
whole bunch of just, renegade activity. Gang banging ain't the same no more.
Right. So we was
There's no
talking about that
principle.
before, right? You and I
Yeah,
was talking about
principle.
that before. The principles of the culture wasn't designed to be what it is now, right?
It wasn't. It just ended up like that because of politics and street politics, and then people being put in people being positioned in uh, places of power and not understanding how to maintain that power, and even now the fact that you have to deliver this as a leader. Some people get power mongers. You know what I'm saying? They get big headed with power, and they mislead a congregation and they mislead people. So it's a whole blend of things that could have changed the dynamics of gangs in Chicago, because a lot of gangs started after the Black Panthers, right? The Black
Right.
Panthers set a precedent on standing on neighborhood business, but it was against a higher cause. But so they've redirected the aim at the higher cause and found a way to put materialistic things, money, and different things in a way and get us to knock each other off. Right? That's pretty much what happened within the politics of Chicago. Gangs lock up all the leaders, and
Yeah.
before you know it, you got a whole bunch of hoodlums and rebels trying to fend for themselves, and there will never be any structure. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, growing up in a time where there was some structure and seeing how it's changed to these times now, where it's like, it's like your peoples is who your peoples is, no matter what block they come from. The saddest part about it is a lot of people die in a battle that isn't even theirs within
So
the
how did you
context of
deal with
gang
that? Like
banging.
that's what I'm saying. Like when you was losing homies, like how like what was the outlet for you? Was it the music? Was it the adrenaline rush, like you said? Like what was it for
Um,
you that helped you stay level headed within all that? You know what I'm saying?
my neighborhood, my supporting cast, the people that did so much for me that I knew I had to do certain things to stay out of, you know, being acting like I don't know where I come from and how I was raised. I was
Right.
raised with a level of integrity that allows me to make decisions based upon morals and based upon facts and law and literature. I'm a person that stands on principles of law and
Yeah,
literature. So
knowledge.
to
Knowledge.
knowledge,
That's
you know what I'm
important.
saying?
Reading is definitely
Everything that,
important, and I think
yep.
a lot of our men should read more. You know what I'm saying? Even the good book. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
From the good book
Hmm.
on to other books, knowledge is definitely important, and the more knowledge that you feed yourself, the more you can teach others. That's
And
what
that's
the
the
goal
truth.
is anyway.
Yep.
We really should be
Yep.
teaching each other stuff. You know what
Teaching
I'm
each
saying?
other, you know what I'm saying?
So
And that's what I tell
the
people.
more we
That's
teach
facts.
each other, the more we can
Facts, bro.
build, and the more things can change. You
Each
know what
one
I'm saying?
teach one,
And we
man.
do
Each
suffer
one
from
teach
not
one.
having knowledge. So without the knowledge, people can't get it. And if they ain't getting it, it's just another generation getting passed on into being blind out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We don't want to keep
yeah,
seeing
bro.
people blind.
Yeah.
So
Right
yeah,
now in the world, what's the most popular book in the world right now?
the Bible.
Nope, Facebook.
You said the the most popular book.
What's now watch this, right? Facebook is literally one of the most popular books in the world right now, right? But but but
I
if
like
you
that
go to
though. That's catchy.
if,
You caught
if
me.
you feel me? Now you know I ain't
Yeah.
lying, right? Now, if you get people to research what they like to become something or things they like to do, whether it's knitting, bowling, anything,
Yeah, you can do
you
that
could
with,
go
with
to
with something that can help you.
you check this out. You could go to YouTube University and learn
Yeah.
things. And
A lot of
so
us
we
have graduated YouTube University,
YouTube University,
and some
right?
of us out here still in class.
And that's my point, right? we supposed to be in class, but a lot of us
Yeah,
spend time making things viral and making people famous that we shouldn't even pay attention to, right? I was just telling
right.
somebody this. I'm out here working through the city of Chicago hard, doing real labor, right? And you go on your phone on your lunch break and you pull up Facebook, and the first thing you see is something that went viral that doesn't matter, that gave somebody an opportunity to live a better life. You know
Right.
what
And
I'm
that's what
saying?
matters
So
out
it's
here.
just, you know what I'm saying? I can respect comedy. I can respect music, but we be out here seeing clips of people trying their hardest to go viral, pranks, stuff like that. You know, so it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy that
So what would you say is an obstacle for you in the industry right now? What would you consider anything in the industry that's as an obstacle? What would that be?
it would be getting your label off the ground, up and running, having your planning for marketing and promo intact in order, and keeping yourself active on the internet, because that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? The internet is
Yeah.
winning
Keep
when it
creating
comes to
content.
mass
Keep creating, keep
broadcasting.
pushing. Yeah.
Yeah, mass broadcasting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Rico, also
Absolutely.
funny, who told me he was finna attack the internet a few years ago, and he actually did attack the internet. And now you see him on clips of everything. You know, Rico, also funny, and you know what I'm saying, and his wife Muse. They both put in internet work when they were never on the internet, and now I see them every single day. I wake up and I see something that. And that's comedy for you, right? Comedy is easier to make skits and do stuff like that, but that could be any kind of content. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that just getting your name up, running, posting consistently, being on top of all of that is the stuff that matters the most. It's not just recording and rapping that and putting the music out. Nope, that's not gonna cut it. You gotta find somewhere to place the music. You gotta find platforms to promote the music. You gotta do so much. You gotta go on press runs. You gotta do
Yeah,
a
you
lot
gotta go on
as an
press
artist.
runs, tour, whatever you gotta do
So
to make it
yeah,
pop. Like,
and you
yeah,
gotta put your own money up to a certain extent, unless you know doing things the right way and handling business the right way, using other
right.
people's money. But you know you gotta really invest your time in actually making this thing happen. It has to become a full-time job. It's not something you can
Absolutely. I
just pick
agree
up
with
and
you
put
on that.
down. Yeah.
So, all right, let me ask you, how you feel about this Drake and Kendrick situation right now? Like, what you see what's going on with that? Like, what you feeling? Keep it a
I'm
thou
feeling
wow with
like
us.
okay. So I'm gonna start off by saying shout out to Kendrick because he won. Period. There's no debating that. I don't care who said, because what people keep confusing with this whole battle thing is they think it's about who they feel makes the better music. Well, not when it comes to a personal battle. When it comes to a personal battle, there's blows being thrown and there's heads being cracked. And
Right,
Right now Drake's skull is leaking. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Kendrick gave him a taste of his. He gave him a taste of his own medicine with not like us, because Drake is known to put his beef on
Bops. Yeah,
wax
he come
and
out and put
bops.
bops out. Yeah.
Yeah, because he gonna make the world sing it, and he gonna make the world laugh at you and hate you, but at the same time
So how you feel about that
forget.
BPL Drizzy joint that he just did?
I didn't listen to it. I refuse to listen to anything else that doesn't matter to lyricism and actual music and artistry and paintings. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to Metro Boomin for putting it out, but you know what I'm saying. I don't think Drake should have did anything near it. I don't think you should have touched it. I don't think you should
Yeah,
have touched it. Yeah,
I mean, I would say this. I'm gonna say this, right? I would say that the way that he put it together, his scheme was crazy. The whole setup, because it was
we
like
thought about
boom,
you.
boom, 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 and it was
Uh
full
huh.
of punches that was hard. Like, and it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to run from the They Not Like Us, because that was like the finishing jump.
Man, that was
That was the
bro.
finishing.
That thing gonna be
That was
spinning
it.
for a
And then when I
long
seen like
time,
the
bro.
whole city of LA out there, like they had some type of parade and they was playing
So
it
that's my point.
and they was singing the words and going on a
Hey, look.
I'm like, oh my God.
What Kendrick did was something that most gang leaders couldn't do, right? Kendrick got
He
his
played
city
chess, man.
behind
He
him.
played
He
chess.
played chess, and he got his city behind him to the point where at this point, it's not about the gangs and the gang activity. I mean, the bad blood stuff that can't be controlled is one thing, but in
Yeah,
overall, for some of the higher ups, you see them all coming together, crowding around Kendrick. Like, we gotta protect Kendrick. That's what music is supposed to do.
yeah.
That's what
I
that's
think
what
that like
power
we gotta be
does.
real with ourselves. It gotta be a point in time where people can start being real again with lyricism.
Yeah,
Like,
with lyricism and direction
it's
of
cool
words.
to
Words are
dance. Don't get
powerful.
me wrong. It's cool to dance and have bops where you dance to the song is lyrical and you dance. But
Life ain't always a party.
I
That's
want
what.
to hear somebody get serious with life, especially at that age.
That's my
That
point.
was
Life.
my thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
Hmm.
it's nothing personal. It's just at the age he is now, I thought I would have heard some growth. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much still the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe sometimes some people can only push it the way that they feel as though that they need to
It
go.
could
You
be
know what I'm
heard. It
saying?
could be. Yeah, they feel as
I'm
though it
not
could be
saying he
heard.
no trash rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Do I know all the Drake music?
No.
Absolutely not.
Watch
You know
this.
what I'm saying?
Hold
And
on.
that's not nothing
Watch
personal
this.
towards him. It's just, you know,
This is how serious I am about understanding what's really going on in the world. Drake is definitely an artist that 90 more, I would say 90% of the listeners between the two artists listen to Drake the most by natural. He's on the
absolutely. And
radio
that's
the
why I
most,
said that. Like, if that ain't nothing personal
but
towards
that
him,
ain't
you
nothing
know, because
personal. Yeah,
he's
because we
love.
like
He's
we
love.
we like what
He got a
he's
couple
put out.
joints that I like he did. I like the guys playing Jank. I like
God's
that
plan
Jones.
was
I
a
like the
hit.
Kid Kid. Do you
Um,
love me? That Jones
that
high.
was dope. But look, look,
Uh,
look.
and forever, because he was
Coming
on it with
home,
Kanye and M. So
coming
like,
home, Hotline Bling, coming
yeah,
home.
Hotline Bling.
He got so. This is my point, right?
Yeah,
Kendrick, for him to be someone who hasn't put out as many hits as Drake, as many different variations of sound as
he's
Drake,
very popular.
he
He's very
is
popular.
beyond intelligent. His intellect and his level of lyricism is why he's better. See, where Drake messed up, in my opinion, is just saying he's the best, one of the best rappers alive, or the best rapper alive. When people find out that you don't write all of your lyrics or your songs, like we found out,
Right,
what I
right. And
think
that's something that, you know,
um,
credits, putting a whole bunch of credits on the
on,
track is something I wasn't a fan of personally as well. I would agree with you there. You know, the
you
creative
can't say you're the
process
best
should be
rapper.
you and you own you
That's
alone.
that's
You
why.
know, I'm a
That's
firm
why.
believer in that.
That's why. That's
You
why.
know, so I can see why people did and felt the way they felt about it because of that. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
But
tell me,
Kendrick
man,
won.
I agree with you. So where's D'kno mentally today? Tell the people that.
Grateful, highly favored, blessed, not stressed by any means. On my way, on our way. Nothing that I do is about me. Everything I do it for a reason, and I do it for the people that stand with me. We
That's
got a
what's
lot
up,
of great
man.
things going on, man, and I'm just grateful to have the people that I got in my life. Shout out to all of y'all that's watching right now, cause y'all watching, cause y'all,
Shout
whether
out to
y'all
y'all.
love,
Salute to y'all. Y'all know
yeah,
as
you know
well.
what I'm
I wouldn't even be doing it if it wasn't for y'all that watch. You know what I'm saying? Those that
saying?
support, those that
Right.
share. You know what I'm saying? Like the
That's it.
YouTube is getting a lot of clips now and all that, and a lot of clicks. I appreciate y'all on the YouTube. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. Trying to get to the
Yeah,
5, y'all. But
yeah,
thank y'all.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all showing love. So like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But back
yeah,
to the interview. You know what I'm saying? We got a few more minutes. So
yeah.
yeah, man, you got anything that you another project that's coming after this one that you got going?
Um, the one that we got out as far as the Getting Silly project.
Yeah. Do you got something coming after that?
Um,
What's after that?
so as an artist, I got my own album that I'm working on as we currently speak. It's gonna
You
be
got a
crazy
title
because I
for it
got
yet?
the knowing.
The knowing?
Yep, just like the movie without the W,
Okay,
because you
okay,
can't
just
double
like the
me.
movie, huh?
Just like
Yo,
the
the
movie, but
knowing
without
was a
it's
good
gonna
joint
say
too. Like,
yeah, yeah, the knowing without a W because you can't double me. I'm one of a kind. You feel me?
yeah,
That's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So that
yeah.
and then as a label, we're about to put out some crazy work. I got features dropping from different artists. I don't know when they plan to drop it. But I just know be on the lookout for anything that got D'kno MrKnoitall on it or anything that's done with right way because I can guarantee you success. As far as quality sound, as far as lyricism, or just vibe. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we got everything that it takes to be where we need to be. But we're doing it on our own, and as an independent label and as independent
It's a lot.
artists, it's a lot. It's a lot,
Yeah,
especially when
it's a
you
lot.
get to
Being
play
independent
everybody's
is
personal lives and stuff.
definitely a lot.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, man, I feel like there's nobody in our way but ourselves. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful for my state of mind at this moment through all that I've grew up through, all that I've been
That's
through in
what's up,
life.
man.
I've been through some crazy stuff, man, some crazy stuff, but I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? I almost had a few near death experiences due to, you know what I'm saying, my thought process early in life. And I'm grateful that I was able to see the reality of my actions and the actions of people around me. And I've completely been in a position to where I control everything around me as far as my energy, the people that I be around, the type of atmosphere that I place myself in. I am in complete control of it. And taking accountability is what helped with understanding how to move through these things. So, right way, me personally, as an artist, I'm grateful, bro. I don't have nothing to complain about. I couldn't even if I tried, bro. I'm always thinking about the future. I'm never thinking about the past.
That's what's
So
up, man. That's what's up, man. Because moving forward is how you get more. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? And you get more success. I wish more success to you. You know what I'm saying? And your team.
thank you, bro.
Bro, didn't you tell me about being nominated? Y'all got nominated for something?
Oh yeah, this year, man. This year, last year was the first year we seen the 312 Music Awards, which is one of the biggest award ceremonies in Chicago that give underground artists a chance to win an award for being seen for their work and their work ethic.
That's right.
So we found out about it last year. We weren't on any of the ballots, and me and Dub had a conversation, and we literally looked at each other and we said, "We getting on that list next year." And it ain't gonna be through politics. It's gonna be through what people see from us, from shows we do, posting, interviews we do. And as we said it 9 months later, before you knew it, we were being placed into the record label of the year category. And to us, we won because the way the process works was you had to pretty much, promote yourself to win. But outside of that, the fact that we made the ballot was what we were going for. We didn't care if we won or not because we knew, you know what I'm saying. If you spam an email to 1 million people and half a million of them vote, and I only spam it to 100, I lost the battle there. There's no way you can
Yeah,
win that battle. So
yeah.
but just get nominated was the victory for us. And Right Way is constantly being spoken on in so many different ways and blessed with so many different opportunities that we're winning. We're winning.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up, man. I want to wish you more success, like I said, and I hope you can come on Stirring the Pot where we can just solely talk about the music. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? We talked about the
hey,
deep stuff on here, what growing up and everything was like. But you come on Stirring the Pot, we just talk the music. If you got music videos, we could play your music video on
oh
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
you know what
stirring
I'm
the pot.
saying? So
We stirring. I'm ready
yeah,
to stir.
we stirring. You know what I'm
Look,
saying? We stirring. You know what I'm saying? I
hey,
know that
hey,
you ain't heard jank, but still
let,
on the
hey,
low
hey,
though.
let me know, sir, when we can stir. When can
Hey
we
man,
stir, sir?
listen, I'm all for it, man. You're definitely welcome to come on. You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
man. Thank you.
Um, I just had your boy Loco TV on. Well, your boy
Oh,
Loco.
Loco the
I had
lunatic.
yeah, I had your boy Loco on.
Loco the
So,
lunatic
huh?
from Chicago. Loco the lunatic.
Nah. Your boy Loco from Boston. He from Boston. Yeah, he's
loco.
he's in Boston.
I don't know.
So he was on,
Shout out to
like,
Loco.
yeah, shout out to Loco, your boy Loco. Yeah, he was just on, and we did Stirring the Pot. That was a good joint. We played this. I got my co-host, the lovely Shay Rose, on there. She's on there with me. You know what I'm saying? And if you got video, whatever you got going on, we could play the video. You know what I'm saying? In the
Mm-hmm.
middle of the episode, and talk about it. Like, yeah,
Hey, that's
you
what
got
we
music.
on, man.
We play music too. Like, you can send me the MP3 or whatever, MP4, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We get it cracking.
What day does the Stirring the Pot air? What day?
Stirring the Pot doesn't have an official date yet, but it's really Wednesdays, uh, Thursdays, and Fridays is the 2 days that I was doing it most. But then I start switching it up and doing it other days too.
One of
You know
those
what I'm
days.
saying?
Okay,
So it's
bet.
like whenever the time presents itself for me to do one, boom, I'm doing one. But I am going to get more set days because I work around the artist. You know what I'm saying? When the artist can do
Mm-hmm.
it, that's when I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I got other
Hey,
things that
bro.
I'm doing anyway. I got business to run and stuff like that. So with that being said, when
Yep.
I'm doing that, I ain't got time to do an episode, so I just catch it when I can. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the artist is ready,
Mm-hmm.
like with you, for
Mm-hmm.
instance, you
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? We had to figure it out. Like, we
We have to
figured it
figure it
out. You
out.
know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
So that's what I do. I just figure it out, and I be patient. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
The
yeah,
goal
we
is
got to
just
do
to
that.
keep putting more content out, though, more
That's the
interviews.
key.
We about to put a little thing together where we can, like, have some performances going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if
Oh
you could come
yeah.
down, I would love for you to come down and be one of the performances. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
boy, hey, man, I'm into traveling, man. My brother been telling me for the longest, we gonna get you up out of Chicago, just go somewhere. So I'm gonna make that a
Yeah, man.
destination,
I
man. We're
would
gonna
love
do
for
it.
you to
We're
come
gonna do it.
down, and be one of the performances. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be dope. That's what I'm trying to put together now. And once I figure out, all the acts that's gonna be on this joint, we gonna put that together, and then it's just gonna go. You know what I'm
Let's do
saying?
it, bro. Let's do it,
Yeah,
bro. I
man. So
appreciate
you
you
already
having
know
me,
we
man.
keep in contact already. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna
Yep.
set up this date for the Stirring the Pot. For those watching, thank you for watching. I couldn't be nothing without y'all on this joint. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for listening to the music. My people been listening to the music more. They liking the music. I appreciate y'all. So yeah, man, we gonna end it like that. You know what I'm saying? D'kno, you got any shout outs?
Man, I want to shout out to all of our supporters that's out here doing things the rightest of ways. I want to shout out my team, Easy Stuffy, Woody, Dub, Monix. Shout out the DJs that's been rocking with us since day one. Shaw
Hustle
Blizz, DJ
215
Bill,
Radio.
Hustle,
The
you know
show
what I'm
airs
saying?
on Hustle
BB,
215 Radio, folks.
host, yes
So
sir,
tune
yes
in
sir. Two
Wednesdays,
DJs,
6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. We out here, man. And just shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, man. All the great artistry around us. We got so many great people around us, man. I just appreciate everything that we've been given, man. So, man, shout out to y'all for being so dope and great, man. And shout out to you, bro, because you
I
definitely
appreciate
been
it,
showing
bro.
me mad love. You've been showing me mad love, bro. And shout out to you for redoing this episode with me due to my volume malfunction on the last one. But this one
Yeah,
is even
yeah,
better than the
man.
last.
Look.
This one is even better, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
this one
saying?
was even better, you know what I'm saying? And the last one was definitely deep. It was deep, but we got deep on there too. And I'm glad to know that your mental state is A1, you know what I'm saying? And you happy
Yeah, bro.
and you in a great space, because that's what it's about, being in a great space. So I salute you, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being
Thanks,
on. We're
bro.
going to set it up for Stirring the Pot. So be on the lookout for D'kno on Stirring the Pot, y'all. He going to be on. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what it is. The right way. The right way.
Yeah, the right way. And once again, this has been a Big City Music Group production, because I haven't said it enough. Hustle 215 Radio. Thank you for my sponsors, the Monty brand, Chronic Magazine. And we gonna end it. We out.